but the car is broken down. What's the point of having the car if it's going to be broken down, if it's not operational? Amen? Big thing now, cell phones. Hey, I got a cell phone. I got an iPhone. But I don't have a battery for it. It's no good. It exists, but it's not operational. Amen? I have a business. God bless me to start a business. What are your hours? Oh, I don't open a building up. Okay, your business exists, but it's not operational. You're not making any money. Amen? Bringing it home to ministries. Okay? Give some examples. I think Bishop uses this example a lot. Not saying this is particularly ours, but yeah, we got a missionaries department. I'm a missionary. Yeah, where's the last time you went? What's the last mission you went on? How often do y'all go out and go on missions? Oh, we don't. We just, come to church. The missionary department exists, but it's not operational. Amen. I don't really know what's going on with ours. I'm just using that as an example, okay? But using that as an example. Ushers come in, and again, I'm not speaking about ours in particular. I'm just giving an analogy to demonstrate. Ushers exist. Ushers exist. But they come in and just sit with the congregation. I'm an usher. What you do at your church? I'm an usher. You come in and just sit down. Nobody opens the door. Nobody walks into the seat. It just exists. Got a media ministry. Oh, so I can get a tape after service? No, we just got cameras, but it doesn't operate. You can't get CDs and DVDs after church. Operational, amen. So we understand, first of all, it has to what? And then it's not enough to just exist, but it also has to be what? Amen. All right. What's the end? What's the next one? Necessary. Okay. So we know it's not enough just to exist. You have to exist. You have to be in operation. You have to be working, right? Okay, so now you want your ministry or your function within your ministry to be necessary. Amen? All right. Necessary means to be indispensable. You don't want to get rid of it. If you do get rid of it, the ministry's not going to work. Something's going to fall apart. Indispensable. It also means vital for the fulfillment of a need. Vital for the fulfillment of a need, okay? All right. So bottom line, it has to be a need for what we're doing. You don't want to just start something up and there's no need for it. For example, we talked about a car, right? Okay, now you got your car exists, you get your car fixed, it's operational. But you live in a city, well, first of all, everywhere you go is within walking distance. Your job is across the street from your house. You don't have a big family. Your mom lives with you. That's pretty much your family and friends. Your neighbors are your friends within your block. Your church is right around the corner. You don't really go anywhere. The grocery store is right up the street. You walk there. Why do you need a car? You're not a traveler. If that's that kind of person, you have a car, it exists. It's operational, but there's no need for it. Or you live in a city where they have only public transportation, so there's no need for it. All right, so business. We talked about a business, right? You want to start a barber shop, but you only really cut black hair. But you go to a white neighborhood. There's no need for that there. Amen? So bringing it home to ministry again. Let's say we're in a really young church. You only have young people there, which is not a bad thing, but you want to start a seniors ministry. There's no need for that at that point. And again, I'm not saying that you don't want to put your faith out there. You don't want to prepare for it, but you could be focused on something that could be more urgent or more effective at that time. Amen? All right, so we've got, first thing it has to what? Exist. Then it has to be what? All right, then it has to be what? Necessary. And lastly, it has to be what? Effective. Amen. Effective is producing the intended or expected result. All right. Producing the intended or expected result. Your ministry can exist, it can be operational, and there may be a need for it, but then it has to do what it was intended to do. Amen? All right. I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. Again, something that's kind of personal to me, when Jesus does the parable of the talents, he intended for them to generate more money. And for those two servants that generated more money after he gave them the talents, he said, well done, my good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of the Lord. So when Jesus comes back for us, I want us as a ministry to be able to say, well done, Powerhouse. Well done, Powerhouse, because you did what I gave you to do. Even for you individually, Sister Liddy Mae, well done with the ministry I gave you to do. Amen. And we want this body to work as it was intended to work, because we are stewards of the ministries that he gave us. We're stewards over the gifts God gave us. We're stewards over the abilities we have. We're stewards over the education God's given us, everything that our leaders have imparted into us. So amen. So what's the theme for today? Building one ministry that is. Amen. Amen. Thank you, everyone.